preparation for the great insult of death. But there are those who stand immortal, not through the grace of heaven, but through their own triumphs. I speak of this man! From the jaws of shadowed angels, wielding the white sword of righteousness, standing as quiet as truth. Ladies and gentlemen, while we must all face the dark mountain of night, forsaken and forlorn, alone in the ruins of our own minds, he will never fail or falter. For he defies the ministers of our faith and the limitations of our birth. And he will not stop until he stands side by side with the gods, his glorious strong like beads of light, to adorn the arc of history itself. Is not a rock. It is the United States of America. Yeah, we cannot.
This guy's old Joey Juice. Joey Juice!
Make some noise! USA! 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 USA!
Yes, you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time we come together as one. It is the 4th of July. Americans all over our nation. Barrett Featherstone and Steve Simmons in Arkansas, Brian Bolger in South Carolina, and Frank Anacaro right here in New York. And all of you, we are one. We are America!
USA!
And it is go time. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Joey now at 8 hot dogs and buns with only 35 seconds gone in this contest. Patrick Bertoletti is not standing down. One of our greatest champions ever to grace this stage from Chicago, Illinois. A rookie out of the jalapeno pepper circuit, fast friends with Joey, but not at the table where they're both going with the covered in mustard yellow belt, a little tough and competitive eating. 1 minute and 15 seconds in, Joey already at 12 hot dogs and buns. Patrick Bertoletti right behind Joey at 11. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, this is, and James Webb is, it's not as if he's eating, it's almost as if he's kissing the buns. Very intimate, what God has brought together, let no man set asunder. He is eating very, very quickly. A lot coming down with James Webb. I want to keep an eye on him. 12 for James Webb. Joey Chestnut already at 20. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes 20. That is world record pace. I cannot keep up with Joey Chestnut, ladies and gentlemen. He will not stop and he will not stand down until his bones are cracked and splintered and scraped like chalk on pavement. Until the very dome of heaven collapses and the black avalanche of space pours down around us, until he is the last man standing on the dirt-covered surface of the earth. He will not stop. Joey Chestnut challenging Pat now for the mustard belt, trying to push this into a zone where almost no one can follow. Joey Chestnut now at 27. We're approaching 3 minutes, no 28. I cannot keep up with the hot dogs and buns going down. Approaching 3 minutes into the contest, Joey Chestnut is here to make a statement. A statement. Let's go! Of Tampa, Florida, the former pistachio, the wonderful pistachio eating champion of the world, is on 19. An incredible performance for him so far. James Webb right with him. Joey Chestnut, though, is beginning to build a margin here. We're having trouble even keeping up with the numbers. James Webb at 22, and we have Jeffrey Esper of Massachusetts at 22. Jeffrey is the number 3 ranked eater in the world. 19 world records, including 83 slices of pizza. I was with him in Matatuck when he ate 24 pounds of strawberry shortcake. We are approaching the halfway mark. Ladies and gentlemen, the pace has slowed a little, but Joey is still on pace to perform a world record here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds now. 42 hot dogs and buns. It's not possible to simply double that, but I have to tell you, Joey said it was possible. He could break 76 hot dogs, the record set in 2021, right behind us in Montague Park, the home of the Cyclones, 76 hot dogs and buns. Approaching now the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. And he will bend time itself until history unfolds to his purpose. And that is what he is doing now. 5 minutes now. 5 minutes halfway through the contest. Joey Chestnut now with 46 hot dogs and buns. It is not possible. That is not possible. 30 hot dogs and buns for Pat. And now, approaching the 4-minute mark, Joey Chestnut has slowed from that incredible start, but he is still at record pace. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. And when Joey is moving this confidently, he is here to set a record. 50 hot dogs and buns! 50 hot dogs and buns! 50 hot dogs and buns in 6 minutes! Oh my glory! His cause is the cause of victory. His cause is the cause of a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, clearly seeking to break the world record of 76 hot dogs and buns. I have to tell you, I was on the radio today and I said it never could be done. Not in this heat. 34 for Pat, 34. And remember folks, Sports Center is going live right after this contest. If you want to hang around and be in the background shot, Joey will be interviewing there, as will Nikki Sudo. 3 minutes and 15 seconds now. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. 56 hot dogs and buns for Joey Chestnut. 36 hot dogs and buns for Patrick Bertoletti. And Patrick Bertoletti slowing after an incredibly rapid start. And we'll get a checkup on James Webb and Jeffrey Esper just to keep an eye on that. 34 hot dogs and buns for James Webb. 34 for Jeffrey Esper, and it is a dead heat over here. Jeffrey Esper of Oxford, Massachusetts, a teacher and a physics PhD, and James Webb of Sydney, Australia, 7 world records, 19 world records for Jeffrey. They are neck and neck, dog and dog, and they are going for 3rd place right now. Patrick Bertoletti seems to have 2nd place in hand, but we are not certain of that. 38 hot dogs and buns. Pat now slowing. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 60 hot dogs and buns. 60 hot dogs and buns. He did not break the record. He does not have time. An incredible performance, but no human has the time in 2 minutes to break 76. That is impossible. 1 minute and 54 seconds. The eyes of the world on Joey Chestnut. 62 hot dogs and buns. Pat at 40 hot dogs and buns for Pat. One minute and 30 seconds. And Joey's slowing. James Webb slowed right there. He paused. James Webb paused. I thought it was perhaps he was contemplating the future of humanity, but it was a burp. He got the belt, and that has opened up space in his stomach. James Webb now picking up the pace. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. 60 seconds. Hot dogs and buns for Joey Chestnut, 43 for Patrick Bertoletti. 45 seconds now, 45 seconds. He has broken reality, and all of time pours down around us now at once. Simultaneous and endless, erasing cause and effect. Joey Chestnut, the once and future champion of the world. 20 seconds now. 20 seconds now. God made them as stubble to his sword. 13 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your hot dogs. Oh my glory. Oh my glory. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an emotional journey. I am emotionally exhausted. Oh. Oh my glory. I'm just taking a moment.
Go get your belt back, Joey!
Incredible performances all over the table.
Where was it at? Oh.
There was a moment during that contest when I just sort of blacked out, and I just had a moment. But the hot dogs were baked by the heat. A lot of hot heat up on here on the stage. It was a little hotter with the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The judges, Sam Barclay and Oliver Brooks, have gone through all of the hot dogs. And in third place today, representing the Southern Hemisphere and the great nation of Australia, with 45 1/2 hot dogs and buns, the number 4 ranked eater in the world, James Webb. And in second place, with 46 1/2 hot dogs and buns, from Chicago, Illinois, the great Patrick Bertoletti. But here he stands, quiet of talking, still of motion, content of wearing, shy of a god perhaps, but more than a man. With 70.5 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes, the Nathan's famous 4th of July champion of the world, Joey Chestnut! And he does with it what he chooses. And there it is, 70.5 hot dogs and buns. The half is right here. That is what Joey just ate. An amazing journey. Joey, last year you weren't here, contract dispute, but you never stopped talking to the organizers. The organizers never stopped talking. Everybody seemed to want to be here. You came back. How do you feel?
Oh man, I was excited. I love being here, and man, I wish I ate a couple more. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, I'll be back next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a great adventure and a wild rumpus, but our revels are at an end. We will see you next year in Coney Island on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July!